Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium. At any time the TCU Horned Frogs take the field, they have a standard, a legacy to live up to. One that was established by the likes of Slingin' Sammy Baugh, Davey O'Brien, and LaDainian Tomlinson. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. First down for this offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Still running at the 40. All kinds of room to the right. The 20. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Finds the tight end. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Takes the handoff. It's Allison. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the pay and get close to the line of scrimmage and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
And that's great defense to stop him short of the first down. It's so hard with a guy that fast to create the right angles, to make sure I keep the ball inside, and then everybody's got to run to the football.
Time to take a shot. Pulls it in inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Panthers are on the move. From the gun, looking for a man. Buys a little time with his feet. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Usually see better timing between this senior quarterback and his receivers. That one well behind him. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. Try and play action. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He'll get rid of it. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack. And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Feeling some heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Slips through the line. And the returner will be brought down. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Allison. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He'll let it go down the right side. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. The 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, TCU! This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating a turnover and getting points off of it.
He makes it into the end zone for the 2, but there is a penalty flag where they often call holding. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ole Miss. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Sends it downfield. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this.
He's taking the shot. Throwing down the sideline, and it's a big play down the right side.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And the quarterback knew that counter run play was going to be successful. He did a nice job counting the box before the snap. He knew he had good numbers. He knew he had good angles and blocking. So that is a green-lit play from the get-go. Hand it off, go make yards.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Touchdown, Horned Frog! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead.
TCU 20-7.
Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. He'll fire to his right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires on the move. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He fires it out to the right. And he's got it inside the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Now from inside the red zone. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious. And you've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Unleashes one. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. Third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break.
And they fake it. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete off the fake field goal, and sometimes you just outsmart yourself. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. Comes out throwing on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Offense working from the pistol. Here's the handoff. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab down the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense.
Tuna, here we go.
He wants to throw it. Fires to the right. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Man, you know, you always look back in games at single plays that turn the tide. With this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball and gotten that pick, that potentially changed.
Fires into traffic, picked off. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Buys a little time. He throws one to the left. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
And it's really tough when those quarterbacks are on the move, running, trying to square their shoulders up before they throw the football. Really tough to do. Defense flushes them out, does their job, makes the big interception. Great job by the defense.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Release to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's loose. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Fires to the big fella. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm, maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Pitt will line up to punt it away. It doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. On his way from around the 50. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Pulls it and fires to the left.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Horned Frogs have pushed it inside the 20. Wide out in motion. He's got it on the move. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. The Horned Frogs in the hurry up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Lets it fly to the end zone, and it's picked off. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it, he's not going to throw back across.
He's going to let it go. Makes the grab down the left side. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Go into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but build some. second half, we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ole Miss. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
He's got it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Steps away. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
All right, defense, it ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Throws to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Horned Frog! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Fielded in the end zone. It's Poole. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop. I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some goodies, some layups, some screens. They need some yaks, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot.
He's looking deep. Reels it in down the left side. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Looking for more room. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down.
Here we go.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. He makes a grab. Touchdown, TCU! And the beatdown has ensued.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field and score. There's no end in sight for this game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Snags it down the right side. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's not afraid to go deep. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. And that pass picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
it's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point was good. They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. Out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Wide receiver shows motion. On 2nd down, looking to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Snatches it on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Well, you talk about getting out of jail free. They changed that field position in a heartbeat, and now they're ready to roll. Dances away. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. 2nd down now after the sack. Corners are going to bail. Off the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Grabs it inside the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Allison. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Made it harder on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. He's looking to throw. Now improvising. And it's caught! Touchdown, Pitt!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. Offense getting set for 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Powers through the defender. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation, now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly. Hands it off. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Runs through the tackle. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking downfield, it's Breeze. Looking for a deep man. He's got it inside the 30. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The Horned Frogs are on the move.
Get set, get set.
Power football with the run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The run from the shotgun. Touchdown! And the punishment has been extended.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. They just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back. And they get to the quarterback and knock it down back at the 16. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Oh, it's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The offense set for a first down play. They're going to test the right side with this one. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
You got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense?
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. The score, TCU 55.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Quarterback checking off. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Line getting set on second down. To the ground with the back. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41.
They showed this run in the first half, right? You saw it. They loaded up on this side, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Pull some guys, run the counter the other direction to keep the defense off balance.
Give to the running back. Bulldozes his way through. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Horned Frog! And the stomping has commenced. On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. LSU is just getting blown off the field today. It's like they haven't even been competitive. How'd you like to be the network censor on the coaches show this week? They're trailing by 17 to Louisiana Tech. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll throw it on first down. He tries to take the top off. And the pass hits, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Touchdown, TCU! And the route is on. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. They're just about ready to kick it away. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And the pummeling has started.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to throw on second down. Gonna let it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And that's where they'll have to down it, just inside the 50-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to the ground. Lowers those pads. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. The give to the back. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. The Horned Frogs pick up the first down.
And they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field.
42, Spider.
With the run on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They'll run it. Touchdown, TCU! And the beatdown has ensued.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense...
He lets it fly. He's got it down the left. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature.
He'll take a shot. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice. He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, and get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
First down, TCU.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.